Hello, Crystal. Can you hear me?
I see some faces.
All right. Can everybody hear us?
Yes.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute you. Please unmute yourself if you're going to talk.
Can you leave me muted or unmuted?
I'll leave you unmuted.
Okay.
If I can figure this all out. Ha! Sherry, okay, and
This is so fun to see faces with names.
we got a couple more coming in. Hey, we got lots of people here. That's awesome. All right. I just muted you, Sherry. Hold on. Got to unmute you now. Got to figure out how to do it.
Hey, Sherry, this is the Mosier family. I can't figure out right now how to change my name to our name.
What are you under?
I think it says Ammon 26th Ward.
Okay, I'll know that too.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. I got to unmute Sherry and I got to figure out how to do it. Sherry, you may have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, it says I can do it.
Okay,
Okay, you can hear me?
I can hear you, yes. Can everybody else nod? Okay, I got one more coming in. Okay, be patient with me because I'm still kind of new at this, so.
I see the Capples and Amy and another Amy, Meredith, Jen, and Bryn. I'm not seeing their faces, but I see their names. Bryn, James, how are you?
Moser family. Do you have video?
I have, yeah, I don't have the Moser family video. I just see a face.
Yeah, I just wondered if you had that.
Oh,
There it
now I
is.
see.
Okay.
Now I see it.
I don't have Bryn, Jen, or Meredith.
They might not have wanted us to see their face.
We'd love to see you all.
Yeah, I
Some of
would
them may
love
not
to
have
see
a camera.
their face. They might not, yeah.
I don't have a camera. Can you see my name though? Because I think you didn't say it yet.
Who is it?
Crystal, yes, I see.
Crystal, yeah.
Crystal's on there.
Okay. Okay.
And let's see,
Then-
I have scuba people, so that must be the Capples. I have a Robert Gibson, Amy, two Amy's, Amy W, Amy M, Ben Davidson, and his wife, and then the Mosers. I have Kimmy Romrell, Jen Ropp, Bryn Davis, Crystal, and Meredith.
Very good. Well, let's get started. First off, do you all know Rhonda? She's the one. She's the one that, well, I guess we both kind of had this whole idea 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, to start this Get Fit Challenge. So first off, I know that you're all muted, but I want to see you just go, yay! Can you do that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah! I'm so proud of you all. The thing that I love the most is how you did it. You know, some of you lost weight. Some of you had lots of challenges with your points, but everybody, almost everyone finished. So it's exciting. This is our 7th challenge. We started back in the spring of 2018. And we had 78 participants, which is our best year. This time we had 60, but I think that was wonderful considering COVID and all that. I love how we call it Get Fit Together, because you do better when you can cry on somebody's shoulder. Oh, I just had a soda, or okay, tell me, I don't need to eat this, tell me, and then you can call and you just do better. So we have couples that have done it together. We have the Moser, the Jones, the Browning, and the Butler families that have done it together. I don't know if I missed anybody else, but we have parent-child, and we have friends. So if you did it all by yourself, kudos.
We
If
have
you
the
want
Davidsons you missed, and we have the Capples that did it together.
well, they're a couple.
Okay, well, they're families too.
They're family. I did couples and families and anyway, I want to just give you a definition, my definition of what being fit is. It's being able to provide for one's life and well-being. And how we do that, we have to have a wellness, right? In all the areas of physical, emotional, social, spiritual, and then we can also get into intellectual, environmental, and occupational, but we didn't do those. But in our wonderful Get Fit program, we did 5 areas. I don't know if you know that. Oh, Eli just joined us. Hi, Eli.
And James.
And James is Eli.
Oh, okay.
He does both names. For physical, that was what we mainly worked on, right? We did exercise daily. We worked on adequate rest. And we talked about eating a variety of healthy foods. Amy, what's Amy's motto? How many of you know Amy's motto? Eat a rainbow. Yeah. At her nutrition class, she said, every meal should be a rainbow. And I'm always telling my grandchildren, where's your green? You need to eat green every meal. Well, breakfast is hard, but smoothies are more and more popular. Also, control your meal portions. Now in social, we did a few social this time. We did RAK. Do you remember what that means? Random act of kindness. Some of you got really involved in that. Sharing your talents, having healthy relationships. Spiritual, we've done meditation before. I don't think we did it this time. Under intellectual, try something new. Some of you, I have a list of what a lot of you tried. One person tried to learn a new language. I mean, it's kind of hard in 6 days, 7 days. Pottery, I didn't type up my list here. It's on my computer. But lots of new ideas. That's under intellectual. Read instead of watch TV before you go to bed. Okay, there's a lot of reading. And under emotional, I know you all had a positive attitude for 6 weeks, 7 days a week, right? No, you did not. I got emails that said, I was bad this week, or I had COVID and I couldn't exercise. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Today's a new day. Monday's a new week. Sunday's a new week. Accept and forgive yourself. So those things are not just about losing weight, are they? They're life changing, and they're going to help you for your whole life. I hope that you understand that and don't slip the next 8 weeks, because we've got 8 weeks now till our next challenge. So keep it up, everybody. Between all of us that are here and those who didn't make it, guess how much percentage of weight was lost? Think in your head. It was a whole person. It was more than a whole person. If you added up all of your weight percentage, it was 113%. So one of you people out there are gone. You're no longer, you got swooped up. I love how that's a lot of weight in just 6 weeks. I love how you worked on that. This is the most ever weight of all of our challenges. We've had 7 of them. We have 19 of you that lost 3% or more of your weight. That is wonderful, fantastic, awesome. So prizes. I know you came here for the prizes, but I'm like putting you off here, right? Okay, every week we had a new challenge. I think the hardest challenge, it seemed to be, was trying something new. I think to do it every day was tricky, but it didn't have to be hard. I mean, it could have been driving to work a different way. When I took a stress class, they said that's a great stress reliever. You just, instead of going down Broadway, you turn and go on First Street and take the back roads to get to work. You could have done that. So it wasn't learn a new language for everybody. So we may do that one again. There were 10 of you, though, that I gave Jamba Juice coupons to. Jamba, yay, Jamba. We had some extra Jamba coupons, so I gave it to everyone who emailed me with their list of what activities they did. And I gave you kind of a peekaboo preview the week before. I said, hey, if you put down in your email what you did, there might be a prize in store. I'm sure if you read that. So I gave it to Rebecca and Mary. Their daughter, I didn't talk about them. They're a daughter-mother combination. A family. I gave it to Meredith, Sheila, Esther, Rhonda, you got one, Carol, Anissa, and the whole Moser family. So I gave the Moser family 2, because there are 7 of them in their family. Yay! Give me a shout out clap. Ready, go! Yay! That was week 6. I really don't like having them all muted, but it'd be crazy if we
They can unmute themselves to scream. Yay!
Yay! So if you really want to say something, unmute yourself, raise your hand, and just say it. Okay. All right.
Amy over here knows how to like clap with a little emoji kind of thing. How do you do that, Amy?
Oh, really? Huh.
Unmute yourself and tell me.
There's just, if you go to the more at the bottom of your screen, it has like clapping or raise your hand or.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah.
See, you learn something new every day.
By the way, this is Amy. She did our Get Fit nutrition class at the beginning, which a lot of you went to. And she has some wonderful tips that she gave us and some recipes, which I haven't put on the email yet, but I'm going to this week. Friday, I'm doing that. And I'm also giving you all the charts of what percentages and everything, the final saying. Okay, next we have this prize challenge number 3. I think this is the most difficult challenge, and I have 4 coupons for Black Bear Diner. And all 4 of these people did it for 3 days. They didn't just do no sugar. They did no honey, no molasses, no syrup, no sucrose, sucralose, anything that is not good for you as far as sweeteners, okay? It's okay to have fresh, natural, whole fruit. But for this challenge, you had to look at labels. And these 4 people are Curtis, Sheila, Rebecca, and Mary. Ready? Yay! Shout out. No sugar. That's a tough one. It is so good I did it for 1 day. Okay, we're going to have a drawing right now, unless you want to wait for a few minutes, Rhonda. Maybe we should wait.
I am good. I wrote names down in a mixed up order of everybody who showed up. Pick a number between 1 and 16, Sherry.
Okay, how about 13?
13 is James Robinson.
Whoa, James Eli, unmute yourself and give me a shout out.
Let's see if I can get him unmuted.
What do you want me to shout?
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. This guy and his wife have done the challenge, I want to say 6 times out of our 7. Do you know how many it is? I was going to look back, but they've done it.
Quite a few. We usually start pretty strong, at least.
They started really strong. It's hard to stick with it for 6 weeks, especially during COVID and school with your children. You have to do it at home, and it's tough. But you get, okay, this is really bad, but I figured at the end of 6 weeks, you need sugar, right? Baker's Dozen, it's $5 off. So you can go into Baker's Dozen, it's on Woodruff. So all these coupons will be at the front desk. They won't be there till tomorrow night because I'm not going in tomorrow day. And you can pick them up through Thanksgiving. We'll have them there for a month. Okay, and the drawing, we already did a drawing for the door prize for the Get Fitness Challenge nutrition class.
Nutrition class. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was Emily Davidson. Is that right? Is she on tonight?
Emily?
I think it's Emily is Ben's wife. And she's on there with him.
Yay! Emily and David. We
There she is.
we loved all your comments on the nutrition class. You had questions, you had comments, and we just said we're going to give this girl a prize too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So it's so good to see a face with a name. I love it. And so we're going to give you the same thing, Baker's Dozen. And I think there's some
You're
nutritional.
All
It's
the
not just
choices.
junky. There's pies. You know, you could get a pie for Thanksgiving. So.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. I want to do 2 big shout outs. So we have a family. They don't just live in Idaho Falls. One lives in Utah. I think it's Utah. And then they live in some rural area of Idaho and another rural area of Idaho. And then Esther's here in Idaho Falls. It's the Butler Carlson family. Are any of them here tonight? There's a
Yay! I'm one of them.
Yay!
Oh, Amy,
Are you
okay.
Anissa?
And Amy,
That's-
W, right?
Windholtz, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But maiden name was Carlson. Awesome.
Look.
So, I mean, not Carlson,
We're
Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah.
So these 5 people, oh my gosh, it's a mother-in-law and 4 daughters. Is that what it is? Oh, and it 3 daughters and then a son-in-law or something.
It's two daughters, a sister-in-law, and a son, and a mom.
Okay. And what I hear is you guys check in with each other. I mean, through the week, that's how they're sharing it. How are you doing today? And, oh, did you lose weight? And, oh, try this recipe. I mean, that's what I've heard over the last, they've done it a couple years now. I just think you are awesome. And your family, all 5 of you placed in the top 10. That's crazy good. I mean, not just 1 or 2 of you did good. All 5 of you did well. So I wish I had like $100 bill to give to each of you or something. But let's all shout out. Ready? Yay! Woohoo! Now the second shout out is to Curtis. Curtis, are you out there? I think you are.
He's on here. This is his family.
Yeah, the Moser family. So they had 5 children plus the mom and dad join us. And for personal reasons, they only kept track for 6 days a week. But his score added up. I figured if he had done it 7 days, you would have been like 3rd place. You had perfect scores, I think, most every week. He did everything right. I mean, Curtis, what's your secret?
Endurance and just a drive to do something new, I guess. I don't like to fail.
You did not fail. And I was excited to see you because you lost a lot of weight too. And you don't look like you need to have. Let me see. I'm going to see what your weight loss was. Well, I don't know how much you weighed, but I can tell. Curtis Moser. Oh, wait, there you are. 6.926 in 6 weeks. Shout out to Curtis. Yay! And I'm just so excited for you. Your whole family did awesome. And they had children ages 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. It was like every year. They all hung in there with you. I'm so proud of you. The winners now. What's that?
I have a question. What was the most exciting thing or most important thing that everyone learned during this challenge? Can everybody jump in and tell us what you learned new or what you feel like you accomplished?
That's a good.
Something you did great. Amy, you go first. Amy M.
So I was going to say, one of the things that had the greatest impact in doing this challenge this time for me, and I've done it every single time, but the do a good deed every day was something I thought was going to be more difficult than it was. But even after the week was over, I just found myself like, oh, what am I going to do today? I need to help somebody do something. And so that really has had an impact on me and something I'm trying to keep going.
Awesome. Anybody else?
Fantastic.
Okay, Rusty and Sheila, tell us what you learned. Let me see if I can unmute you guys. You're gonna have to, I can't, I don't know how.
Barely, yeah. Talk loud. Yeah.
I think for me, I don't know. I think keeping the food journal, the thing I didn't want to do, I find it really annoying, but I think it was one of the best things I did because going through it every night when I was making my final entry, looking at it, and I'm kind of going, wow, that's, even though you're eating healthy, I ended up like with a really long list of foods. And so I thought I need to do better about eating a little bit less, even though it was healthy eating, but I did tend to eat like some more carbs. So I thought, it's amazing how much I just kind of grazed throughout the day and didn't realize it. So that's something I'm going to work on in the future.
Good. By the way, Rusty has won in the past, and you did great again this time. And you may have won, we don't know yet, but he is a past winner. So, hey, Rusty.
Hey.
What did you learn?
So what did I learn? I got thinking the other day, going to the pool and swimming is extremely relaxing for me. I get to turn my mind off and I can go in there and I can just swim. And even though there might be chaos going around, it really allowed me to disconnect from the world and maybe the other junk and things I had to worry about. And just when I got the kickboard and I'm going forwards and backwards, I'm in a whole nother world. I'm able to think about vacations and just calm, peaceful thoughts and stuff. And I really, really have enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. Great, nice to hear. All right, how about Amy W?
For me, I went to the Grand Canyon in the middle of this challenge, and I decided I was still gonna do all of the things while I was traveling, and that made a big difference because usually when I travel and I'm in the car for that long, I snack on lots of unhealthy things, and by the end of my trips, I usually feel terrible. And so instead I snacked on lots of vegetables and carrots and fruits and stuff, and I felt really good this vacation. So that's something I'm gonna do every vacation.
Awesome.
That takes a little preparation, peeling the carrots and cutting up your celery, but it's so worth it. I agree. Good, Amy.
All right, Bryn, you're next.
Did you say Bryn?
Bryn, yeah.
Okay, Bryn. Oh, your mic doesn't work.
Does your mic not work?
Oh,
Maybe she doesn't have a mic.
yeah, she might not. That's okay.
Okay, how about Kimmy? Do you have a mic? There we go.
Yes. Well, mine's kind of similar to Amy's. Like I happen to have family come this last week to visit. And so thinking about meal prepping already with my large family and then adding another one and trying to also keep it healthy. And we did a road trip together and trying to find healthy snacks. And it took extra effort to make it healthy and kind of follow the requirements I was trying to do. And it's the end of the challenge. I didn't want to kind of stop what I was doing and give up the last few days. And so that was probably the hardest part for me.
Good job. All right, Jen. Do you have to speak in the room?
Okay, I think the hardest part for me was just getting all of the water in, and then having a desire to try and get all my steps in, because I have a desk job, and so I sit a lot. And so when the weather was nice, it was really easy for me to get in on the elliptical in the morning or go for a walk, or after work, go for a walk at the park or something like that when I wasn't running my kids. But just getting the steps in, I think for me was the most challenging.
We've done the 10,000 steps before as a weekly challenge, but to do it 5 times a week, every week, in looking at all your scores, that was by far the hardest thing for everyone. And so I think it was Sheila that said, could we ride our bikes as well? Because of, I think some people have a hard time walking because of weight or joints or not knowing where to bike. So I looked into it, and I hope you got that email. And next time when we do it, biking so much counts for so many steps too. Also, as the weather gets bad, Costco, the mall, you can take steps there too. So
You can also come to the pool and walk laps.
Yes. Yes, walk laps in the pool.
All right, Robert Gibson, do you have a speaker? There we go.
Yes. My hardest part was doing the exercise. My job is physical, so coming home and doing some exercise, I didn't really feel like doing that. So I'll have to get better at that in the future.
Or work harder at your physical job and count that as your exercise.
Well, I have no problem doing 15 to 20,000 steps a day. I'm rarely sitting.
That is awesome.
Good for your steps. Yeah.
All right, Davidson's.
I'll go first. We get soda at work, and this challenge made me realize how much I was taking advantage of that benefit. 4 or 5 Diet Dr. Peppers during a work day, and when I stopped doing that, I realized that Diet Dr. Pepper makes me feel really terrible. So
That's awesome. All right, Emily.
I was dealing with it.
what did you learn as part of this challenge?
Oh, I eat a lot of sugar. Actually, before this, we were kind of getting a lot of crumble cookie, and so I was getting a crumble cookie gut, and I think my gut has gotten a little bit slimmer because we passed on that. So.
May I mention go into Natural Grocers and pick up this month's little pamphlet. They have lots of sales, but there's a wonderful article about sugar in there and how terrible it is for health and diabetes and everything. It's a really good article. So pick this up at Natural Grocers.
Thank you. All right, Crystal, do you have a speaker?
Yeah, sorry, I had to figure out how to do it.
Okay.
The hardest thing for me was, well, besides I didn't even try the sugar thing. I was like, you know what, like, I can't do that yet. So I just focused on no carbonated beverages. And that was kind of my main goal with this, was just to cut down, the soda. And I did pretty good. I'm still, I didn't want to cut it out completely because, like, I want to enjoy life still, but I'm instead of having a couple sodas a day, I'm down to a couple a week. So
great.
And I figure that's good enough for me.
Hey, that's great. Meredith does not have a speaker, so let's go to Eli. I got the right name this time.
So what I learned, the 2 things I was able to do pretty well during this challenge was eat my fruit and vegetables. And I mean, normally vegetables isn't a problem. We usually incorporate a lot of vegetables into our meals. But to make my fruit goal, I was bringing apples to work a lot, and it helped that it was the kind of season where we had a lot of apples from either our yard or our friends. And I just found that, like, my body, I felt more energetic during work and after work when I was snacking on apples throughout the day. And I'm talking, not just 1 or 2, but like 3 or 4 apples a day. Just
Wow.
personally for me, just, who knows what else I would have eaten had I not eaten the apples. But just something about, apples in particular just happened to work really well for me and help me feel better and more energetic. So as opposed to, maybe I snack on something that's, I don't know, maybe more carbs or who knows what, and I'll feel like maybe bloated or sluggish or something that makes it harder to want to play with my kids when I get home or do anything really. So that was the thing I learned and I appreciated most from the challenge.
I'm glad you said. Okay, I was just going to say about apples, they are the #1 quick energy food that there is. I've done a lot of research on this. So if you need something fast, you're getting lightheaded or you're feeling just sluggish, whatever, eat an apple. It will zap you like that. Yeah.
It also is great in fiber, and fiber is very good for our health also.
Yep.
Esther joined us. There she is. Esther, sorry, I haven't let you join in. Hopefully you didn't wait there too long. We are right now going through telling us what either we struggled with or what was really easy for us and what we learned from this challenge. Can you unmute yourself and let us know how you did? And
by the way, Esther's one of our past winners as well.
Yeah.
A what? Oh, a past winner. I didn't win this time. Well, this was the first time I had done the challenge working a job outside of my house. And I found that it was a lot more difficult to schedule my time as far as getting food in before 9 o'clock. Because I just felt like I was racing on a treadmill to get everything done. And often I was the last one to eat, and it was, it's 8:55, and putting calories in as quickly as possible. So
you went our way, huh?
You wouldn't like it if we changed it to eat before 7 p.m. then, would you?
So I actually think, I don't know if my mom's on here, but that's the way we grew up. We ate supper, and when we were done for the night, and that
brush your teeth, you're done.
Yeah, but we also woke up at 6 in the morning, and the whole schedule was shifted. But I just hadn't. I had started work, and I hadn't moved into the healthy schedule yet in the last couple of weeks. Anyway, that's never been a problem before. I've always been fine not eating after 9 o'clock. But when I started work and realized, okay, I'm rushing to get breakfast for everyone, and then I'm at the door, and it was just a whole new level of trying to fit things in to the schedule for me.
Yeah.
Hey, Sherry, tell us what your challenge was or what worked good for you.
My challenge is always writing in a journal what I eat, because I eat all day long. And Sheila just tells me I just need to have my phone, which I usually carry with me, and just write it on my phone. You just text myself, da, 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 da. So it was easier this time, but it still is my biggest challenge because I just eat like a bird, a little here, a little there. What I learned, I found out about the random act of kindness last year or 2 years ago on my birthday. Marina, one of our teachers, and she was in the challenge, she said she always does how many ever random acts of kindness, how old you are, and she has her grandchildren or children join in. So I did it, and it was so much fun. But so when I did it this time as a weekly challenge, why not do it every day? Why do we have to wait till our birthday to do this challenge? So I really enjoyed the kindness like Amy did. Think of something every day to do, especially now where there's so much negativity going on in this world.
I'm the last one. I think I got everybody. I ended up having COVID and was off work for a couple of weeks. And I was pretty sick, so I didn't go out. I didn't exercise. Nothing tasted good. I didn't like to eat. And then when the taste came back, man, that's all I wanted to do. So all of those healthy habits were a struggle for me. But when I was off for COVID and I was awake, I decided I would connect with people I haven't talked to in a long time. So I called friends from college, I called family. So kind of like a random act of kindness, but I could do that from my bed. So that was my good thing, and COVID was my struggle.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Thank you. That was really fun, learning about each other and connecting there. Okay, well, we're going to name, so I want winners. First of all, everybody that did the challenge, even if you started and didn't even turn in a week, which there were a few people, things came up or whatever, you're all going to get $3 coupon off to join our next challenge starting in January. I think it'll probably be the 10th. We're looking at around the 10th.
So our next one, starting January 10th, Amy will probably connect with you and see if she'll do a nutrition class for us on the 9th of January. You can register now. So when Sherry comes in tomorrow and sends an email, she will send you a coupon code that you use when you register, and it will give you $3 off. And we will make sure we get you some recipes and the stuff that Amy sent us from her class last time in the next email.
Right, and all of the last charts, so you know where you are. And that'll be Friday morning that I'm doing that, not tomorrow morning. Okay.
And also one last thing, if you do have Facebook, watch for the next couple of days. There's posts about everybody that won all the challenges and who our sponsors were. And if you get a chance to thank the sponsors on those posts, I think they would really appreciate it. We couldn't do it without them.
Yeah. And don't forget past winners to pick up your prizes. I wanted to tell you that one more time. Okay. So the two we have, that Healthy Habit, how many got the most points? And I'm going to start with the second runners up. I know it was so tight that I found little prizes for second runners up and first runners up. So in the Healthy Habits, Meredith, you will get a bag of oats from Great Harvest. It looks like this. And you'll also get, just a minute. Oh, your second runner up. That's all you get. But it's nice. You know, it's got, this one has, this is a pancake mix. So you'll either get pancake mix or oats granola mix. Depends on what you want when you get there first. And the second runner up for the weight percentage loss, I've already told you that Aaron, I think I already told you this. Oh, no, I didn't. Nope. Okay, Aaron, he lost 7.075. You will also get a bag mix. He was also 7th in the Healthy Habits. So he did really good with Healthy Habits. Guess what? Healthy Habits and weight loss go together. Ta-da! First runner-up for a bag of oats cereal mix, and also Neaters gave me some yummy bread. Guess what? It's got sugar in it. Oh well, we're done with the challenge for a few weeks. So Rusty, you get a bag of oats cereal mix, and Neaters. He was 6th in the percentage weight loss as well. He lost 5.785. And I think, Rusty, didn't you tell me before you even started this time that you'd lost 20 pounds before?
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight in the last 3 months. Was it coronavirus weight, that COVID weight? A lot of us put weight. Okay, Kimmy, you had 7.992 weight percentage lost, and you were 8th in the Healthy Habits. You'll also get a bag of oats cereal mix and some Neaters. And there's some chocolate, or there's other spice. So whoever gets there first gets to choose. I won't have it there till Friday though. Oh no, I'll have it there tomorrow night when I come. So it'll still be good. Okay, the winners! Ta-da! Sheila, you won. You were first in Healthy Habits by 4 points. You beat your husband out by 4 points. Sheila, where are you? Are you up there? Say something.
She's waving.
This is the first time she's won, so I bet she's excited.
Yeah,
She did good.
I thought he was taking it. So I beat him.
Yay!
That's
Barely.
a surprise.
Last week, he didn't have enough sleep one day, and then he scotched
Oh.
on something else. I think he did something else, and you zipped by him by 4 points.
Yes.
You didn't know?
Good.
You didn't
No, I didn't. I thought he took it. 'Cause he would beat me. Well,
Yeah.
thanks.
Well, good job.
So you got
It was fun.
$75 gift certificate from Mountain Trading.
Awesome.
And this bag here, there's all kinds of things in there from Wealth Health. There's a $10 gift certificate. The thing that I want the most, since you're my friend,
Yeah.
are these kind dark chocolate nuts.
Oh, yeah.
But there's books in there. There's water mugs. There's
Okay.
there's gummy vitamins. There's all kinds of there's cool things. I was looking at it's almost $100 worth of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, about $90 worth of things.
Holy cow. Thank you.
I know. Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with it this time.
Good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. A challenge, but it was fun.
Oh, that's the high.
Great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Meredith, she lost 8.325% of her body weight. That's probably for her, that's probably 10 pounds or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. And is she there, Meredith?
She's here. She just doesn't have a speaker.
Let's
Or
all
video.
shout out Meredith. Yay, Meredith! And she was also third in healthy habits. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Sheila was fifth in the percentage weight. She lost 6.383. So she lost some good weight. Meredith lost really good weight. And Meredith, yours is the same bag, except it's red. Okay, lots of good stuff in there, almost $100 worth. I love you guys. It's so fun. I love your little notes that you send me when I get in the inbox on Mondays. So anytime you want to come to our classes in the mornings to do the Get Fit Aqua classes, I welcome you. It's so much fun. We really enjoy it. We'll get the email. Oh, Rhonda, I wanted to ask one quick question. Is the nutrition class still available to watch on Zoom?
It is. I'm stupid, but I will figure out the link and maybe you can send it. If not, you can go onto Facebook, scroll through the Aquatic Center. It should be under videos and come up. So
I had a few people ask me because they really wanted to see it, and Amy did.
It popped up on my stuff the other day, so I'm pretty sure it's still on there.
Okay, so we'll have that in
Go
the
with.
email on Friday too.
Okay, yeah, if I can find that link.
So I want your input. I want ideas for the next one. I want you to email me with things you didn't like, things you wish we would have done differently, anything. Please, evaluations are important.
Yeah, and then it also helps us figure out what our challenges are for next time. We opened it up to register now, but your spreadsheets will not be on there because we have not discussed what our new challenges will be. So as soon as those new challenges come out, we will, and the spreadsheet's ready to go, we will email that out to all the people that have already registered. And we have a meeting coming up soon, so me and Sherry will get that all figured out. So give us your comments so we can make sure we get what maybe your struggles are into the next challenge.
Okay, if you have anything to say, unmute. Everybody want to unmute and just say, yay!
Thank you, you guys.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.
Is there anybody else that wants to add anything? Because they did extend our time a little bit, so if you want to.
Oh, they extended it. Yay!
Yeah.
Usually
If you have
only
anything else you
40
want to add, that would be great. Anybody?
We welcome children. Children, join. There's a lot of obese children nowadays. And it's not just about obesity, it's about healthy. We can have skinny, skinny children and they don't eat but pizza and tortillas. So.
Are you guys doing recipes, did you say?
Yes.
We have a few recipes to send to you from Amy, and then we have a couple others that we might throw into that email also.
And I told you I'd give you my granola recipe, and I think how to do sprouts. I told a few people about that. So
Was your granola the one in the crock pot?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I was also going to say, when you asked for comments and how things go, if anybody has like ideas or anything that you would like me to cover in the next nutrition class, you can put that in the comments as well, because I would love to see what you're interested in learning about nutrition wise.
That'd be a great idea.
Great. Good. Okay, I think we're done unless you have something else to say. Anybody?
No, you guys did a great job though. It's a lot of work for you guys, so we appreciate it. Big
Well, we
time.
love doing it. We love seeing people meet their goals, progress, learn new things. And that's what all this is about. So
Take our minds off of COVID.
yeah, getting
Yeah.
fit together. That's what it's all about. So, and we try to cover all areas of fitness. We just want everybody to get through this COVIDness, and be healthy. And the more healthy you are, the less chance you'll get the COVID, the less chance you'll be really sick with the COVID.
No stress. No stress.
Yep, stress. Please protect yourself. It is not a fun thing to have. And continue to stay healthy from now till the next challenge. We're excited to have you join us next time.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Is that it? I'm gonna quit this thing.
Just unique and Meredith.
Okay, we're done. All right, thank you.
I think it went well. I'm glad you asked those questions. That was a great idea.
Let's talk after, because this is being recorded to post. So,
okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Maybe. I don't know how to shut it off. And here we go.